The arms trade is a shady and often unspoken area where royals, the secret services and the SAS come together. Sultans and sheikhs from Bahrain to Brunei queued up to have their bodyguards advised by the men in black balaclavas from Hereford, while British intelligence has long been used in support of British-based private commerce to provide information on the negotiating positions of rival manufacturers. The member of the royal family closest to this curious world was Prince Andrew. More than anyone else, he had enjoyed a serious military career of 22 years, serving as a helicopter pilot in the Falklands War. This gave him an insight into military technology, including both advanced naval ships and aviation. When he left the Navy, he became an ambassador for British trade, with military technology always high on his list of priorities. In late October 2008, the American ambassador to the Central Asian state of Kyrgyzstan was offered a surprising glimpse of his activities after a business brunch there which the prince attended. She reported back to Washington on Andrew's comments, which she found astonishingly candid, adding that the discussion at times verged on the rude. As Andrew fielded questions, he was reportedly super engaged and then, addressing the ambassador directly, stated frankly that Britain was back in the thick of playing the great game. Now rather animated, he added cheekily, and this time we aim to win. Andrew next turned his fire on the Serious Fraud Office. He ripped into its investigators, who had had the idiocy of almost scuttling the Al Yamamah arms deal with Saudi Arabia, reportedly worth some £40 billion. The ambassador explained to Washington that the prince was referencing an investigation, subsequently closed, into alleged kickbacks a senior Saudi royal had received in exchange for the multi-year, lucrative BAE Systems contract to provide equipment and training to Saudi security forces. Andrew then went on to attack those expletive journalists, especially from The Guardian, who poked their noses everywhere and made it harder for British businessmen to do business. Andrew's salty comments surfaced shortly afterwards when the ambassador's cable was released by Wikileaks. But the security services' fears over him have now shifted to blackmail vulnerabilities over his friendship with the late billionaire pedophile Jeffrey Epstein. He strenuously denies knowledge of, or involvement in, Epstein's activities, but his friendship has created a potential counterintelligence risk, with fears apparently that Russia could link Andrew to the abuse, thereby creating a blackmail, or leverage, possibility. Security officials have since reviewed the security of the prince's internet and phone connections in case of bugging.